Welcome to episode 23 of Dad's Rank Things. I'm Jones.
I'm Tyler.
Today we kick it off with songs that get stuck in your head all the time, and other people might consider them awful, but personally, we like them.
We like them, that's right. And for me, I'm a big music snob. All right, there's a whole lot of snobbery that takes place when my ears get to hear instruments and singing. So
if you missed our episode about 3 or 4 ago, he's a CD collector. So he berided me because I dumped all my CDs. I literally threw them in the trash. And he about punched me in the face.
I did. Because of this show, I now have like a box like this big of like 80 CDs that people have now started giving me, and so they're not throwing them away. Like I feel like I'm protecting the universe from the
awful music.
From the apocalyptic meltdown of MP3s. When all of your things in like Apple Music comes out and they start telling you guys it's going to cost you $1,000 to stream their music, you'll all be screwed, but I won't be because I'll have all the CDs.
So I'll start it off because I'm not so much of a music snob.
Let's make sure they understand what our category is. Okay, so once again, these are awful songs.
Awful.
That you actually like.
Personally. Yes, me personally. Everybody else might hate them, but my number 3 is I Want It That Way from the Backstreet Boys. So released in 1999, it was the epitome of boy band era, and this song makes no sense. It's corny, but the melody, it just stays with you. So for me, growing up as like a sophomore or junior in high school whenever this came out, even as a high school male, I liked this song. I couldn't admit it publicly. Now I can. As a dad, I can admit it publicly, but it's catchy. So that's the reason why I like it, and it gets, I still sing it. Every time it comes on the radio nowadays,
you have to.
And they say, I want it that way. You gotta sing it.
Do you sway?
Sway? Yeah, a little bit. It had a 2-step.
Yeah, you have to. I think you have to.
Little known fact about this song, it was written by 2 Swedes. English was a second language for them. That's the reason why a lot of the sentences don't make any sense. It's written backwards.
It does help me. So Backstreet Boys, and particularly for me, not a group or any of their songs would I really admit to liking when they were popular.
Yes.
But now as an old dad, that we're getting to that age, I actually have a lot of respect for their music.
Yeah, I do.
And looking back, like, it was simple, it was catchy, it's not
no
bad.
sexual innuendos for the kids.
But we also grew up, and people, you got to help us, and maybe this will be a poll question as well. We had to choose. You either liked the Backstreet Boys or you liked NSYNC.
Yes.
And people wouldn't give you grief if you just stuck to one.
And don't you dare go to 98 Degrees.
No.
Don't you dare.
No, they're like the poor man's. If you said you liked both of them, then you were like, oh, okay. I don't like your music taste, bro. But if you just said Backstreet Boys, I'm NSYNC all the way. Like, oh, I respect that. I respect that. That's the generation we grew up in. I was an NSYNC guy.
I was a Backstreet Boys guy.
There you have it. We'd already disagreed. I'm going to go right now for my number 3. And the song that, I'm sorry, everybody can hate it, but I like Old Town Road.
Oh my God.
I like it. I think I like the Billy Ray Cyrus version of the song. It's got to be Billy. Yeah, Lil Nas X, just him the whole time, not interested. Billy Ray giving us his gritty, good old achy breaky heart version. I like it. I like the song.
Oh.
All of the hate and the spewing of the hate for the song makes me like it more. Lil Nas X is actually a pretty decent follow on Twitter. And what even made me like the song more is when he said, I don't understand why, A, the song is so popular, and B, why people are so mad about it. I literally wrote a song about a horse.
Right.
That's it. Analogies, whatever people want to say about it, it's just a song about a horse.
It's written as a comedy because this dude is a social media star well before he was a music star. That's how he earned his living, was on social media. Now all of a sudden, every single 4-year-old in the nation knows this song because my daughters sing it all the time.
Yep.
And there's even a Kids Bop version of it now.
Oh, well, that's good.
You made it big. Win.
Okay, so my number 2... Ooh, I'm admitting this in real life. My number 2 is 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton.
It pulls on the heartstrings.
It's just a good piano pop song. I've never not liked the song. I've always liked the song. The movie White Chicks tried to destroy the song, and that it didn't steer me away from. I don't know why we don't have more Vanessa Carlton. What an artist on the piano. I mean, come on.
I wonder how many movies that song has been used in.
Well, that's the thing. Like these songs that we're choosing, like like yours was what, in like State Farm commercials?
Yeah.
You know, with Chris
Chance the
Paul.
Rapper came in too.
Yeah, people singing it. So I think that's when your song gets to a point where people kind of hate it and mock it, then it becomes a point of mockery and can be put on commercials and media.
The crazy thing is, most of these awful songs, people could recognize it within the first 2 beats of the song,
Yeah.
and that is one of them. You get the piano chords.
Yeah, that's
and
the first keys of that song. You're like, oh, hey, I know this song.
My number 2 is going way back in the day, and that's "Wake Me Up Before You Go Go" by Wham.
It's great. I almost put that on my list.
You almost put it on there.
I swear I almost put it on my
For
list.
some reason, no matter even, I mean, it's 80s crazy. It was actually made before I was born. But that song, I don't know, it makes you feel good. It gives you the good feelings. This song, what just happened by stance, similar to what Lil Nas X is kind of like a joke, is because Andrew Ridgeley was living at home with his mom at the time. He put a note on the door for his mom to wake him up as a wake-up call. He doubled up the words accidentally, and it is kind of like an inside joke. Wham wrote a song about it, and rest is history.
That was one, like, even like me as a little kid. Do you have what year that came out? In the
1984.
84, yeah. I remember like dancing to that song as like a 5-year-old.
It's catchy.
Yeah, it is catchy.
My number 1, and people who know me won't be surprised by this, is "Thong Song" by Sisqó. Released in...
Who in their right mind would say this is a bad song? You cannot put this down. This is a fantastic song.
Probably one of the most hated on songs in the 2000s. Mark Andrews is Sisqó's real name, and this made him a household name whenever this came out. This is the Summer Jam of 2000, and it's a nursery rhyme song about a genre of underwear. Yes, the thong song. There's been tons of remixes done on this thing. I've sang it out in plenty of karaoke bars.
He has.
A weird thing about Sisqó, if people don't know this, he only eats off of square plates.
Does he only eat the green M&Ms off those square plates?
Who knows? But Sisqó was my hero growing up. He even dyed my hair silver back when I had hair back in high school to be like Sisqó.
Thong Song's a great song. You just have to appreciate...
Dumps like a truck.
What? You just have to appreciate the uniqueness of the song. That's what I think. My number 1 is "Butterfly" by Crazy Town. I like the song. Come my lady, come my lady. Everybody knows it, right? It's a popular song. The group, that was pretty much it for these guys. They didn't have much. Although, you know, you had... Sisqó didn't really have much following that, I suppose.
Yeah.
Was he in the band Drew Hill?
He was. Drew Hill was.
Yeah, he was in that band. Yeah, we kind of had some one-hit wonders. We'll see it. Lil Nas X, I don't feel his career going anywhere. He did release another song. It really wasn't popular.
Tell me something about Crazy Town and Butterfly song, though. Can you recite the whole thing, or is just the chorus kind of it?
No, I just kind of black out during the verses, and then I come back in hard with the chorus. But that one particularly, and you know, this is what music does. If you realize, almost each time we've talked about one, we relate it back to like a life experience. So for me, Crazy Town and Butterfly will always be brought back to my spring break.
Days.
Like it got popular, came out in like March of, I don't even know, 03 or something like that. But anyway, it was a spring break song. So everywhere you went in spring break, that song was playing. People liked it. They danced to it. And so for me, it gives me the good positive reflection. So I'm always going to like it. People hate it. But that's what we're doing here.
Lots of makeout sessions of that song.
Oh,
Right?
boy.